The sky over Central Park turned an unnatural green as Storm hovered above, eyes glowing white with the promise of a tempest. Below, poison ivy's vine slithered across the ground, blooming with toxic flowers in her wake. Both women stared each other down, understanding the stakes. Ivy wanted to accelerate Earth's reclamation, while Storm intended to protect humanity from nature's wrath. With a wordless signal, Storm unleashed a barrage of lightning, crackling bolts seeking to incinerate Ivy's creeping flora. But Ivy anticipated the onslaught. Her plans twisted skyward, absorbing the electrical charge, and with a wicked grin, she redirected the energy back at Storm through a volley of electrified spores. The air filled with pollen and static, forcing Storm to shield herself with a swirling wind barrier. Unbeknownst to Storm, Ivy had already seeded the barrier with mutated spores capable of riding the wind. Her initial attacks were only the beginning. As the fight escalated, the weather itself began to spiral out of control. Ivy's manipulation of plant life drew up massive amounts of moisture, fueling Storm's powers but also making them unpredictable. Rain fell in sheets, but instead of quenching the plants, it caused them to grow at an accelerated pace, twisting into monstrous forms. Storm realized too late that Ivy was using her weather powers to create a worldwide greenhouse effect, threatening to suffocate cities beneath rampant vegetation. In a final twist, as Storm gathered energy for one devastating strike, Ivy revealed her trump card. She had formed an alliance with Swamp Thing, who emerged from the earth to tip the balance. Recognizing the threat, Storm summoned a hurricane that uprooted trees and flung debris, but the weather patterns she manipulated now spiraled beyond her control. Both heroines looked around in horror as the climate they'd unleashed began to threaten not just each other, but all of humanity, hinting that their battle might have just marked the dawn of a new, unpredictable era for the planet.